amazing community of benevolent psychology. If you're new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button and join our journey towards a happier, healthier you. To all our incredible subscribers, welcome back. Your support means the world to us. Feeling overwhelmed by negative emotions? Struggling to keep those dark clouds at bay? Today, we're diving deep into understanding and managing negative emotions, specifically those not-so-fun, kind of draggy feelings. You know, the ones that make you want to crawl under a blanket fort with a year's supply of ice cream. We've all been there. It's part of being human. Life throws curveballs. Sometimes it feels like a whole pitching machine is aimed right at us. Disappointment, anger, and sadness, they're all part of the package deal. But here's the thing, we don't have to let these emotions run the show. Think of it this way. Imagine your emotions are like a radio station. You can switch the dial, find a more uplifting frequency, and maybe even crank up the volume on some joy. It's about equipping ourselves with the tools to navigate the inevitable storms, to weather the emotional ups and downs, and emerge stronger on the other side. So are you ready to change the channel? Let's go. So, how do we change the channel, you ask? Well, the first step is mindfulness. Now, before you click away thinking this is all a bit too zen, hear me out. Mindfulness isn't about sitting cross-legged on a mountaintop. It's simply about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Think of it like this. You know that feeling when you're completely engrossed in a book or a movie? You're so present, so immersed in the story, that the outside world fades away. That's a form of mindfulness. Now apply that same focus to your emotions. When you feel a wave of negativity washing over you, pause. Take a few deep breaths. Notice the physical sensations in your body. What does anger feel like? Sadness, fear? Don't try to push the feelings away. Just observe them, acknowledge them, and let them be. It's like watching clouds drift by. You don't try to stop them or change their shape. You simply observe them until they eventually pass. The same goes for emotions. By practicing mindfulness, we create space between ourselves and our feelings, allowing us to respond rather than react. Now that we're getting the hang of tuning into our emotions, let's talk about processing them. And what better way to process than with the good old-fashioned art of journaling? Think of it as a conversation with yourself, minus the awkward silences and potential for foot-and-mouth syndrome. Grab a notebook, your laptop, or even your phone, whatever works for you, and just start writing. Don't worry about grammar, punctuation, or sounding profound. This is your space to be real, raw, and unfiltered. Write about what's bothering you, what you're grateful for, or even just what you had for breakfast. The act of putting your thoughts and feelings into words can be incredibly therapeutic. It's like taking a mental snapshot, allowing you to examine your emotions from a distance. Plus, journaling can help you identify patterns in your thinking. Are there certain situations or people that tend to trigger negative emotions? Are there recurring negative thoughts that keep popping up? By becoming aware of these patterns, you can start to challenge and change them. Let's talk about cognitive behavioral techniques, or CBT. CBT focuses on the connection between our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. If we change our negative thought patterns, we can change our emotional responses and actions. One CBT technique is cognitive restructuring. Identify and challenge negative thoughts, then replace them with balanced ones. For example, if you bomb a presentation, instead of thinking, "I'm a failure," reframe it. Ask, "Is this thought really true?" Focus on what went well. With practice, you can rewire your brain to think more positively. Now, I know what you're thinking. Easier said than done. And you know what? You're absolutely right. I've struggled with negativity my fair share. Picture this. I'm at a book signing, right? Hundreds of people all excited to meet me. But my brain decides to play a trick on me. Suddenly, I'm hit with self-doubt. What if they don't like my book? My heart races, palms sweat, and I'm close to a panic attack. But then, I remember my mindfulness techniques. I take a deep breath, focus on the present, and remind myself these feelings are temporary. It takes effort, but I managed to calm down and get through the signing. That experience taught me a valuable lesson about the power of positive self-talk. The way we talk to ourselves matters. If we constantly berate ourselves with negative thoughts, it's no surprise that we feel down on ourselves. But here's the good news. We can choose to flip the script. Instead of focusing on our flaws and shortcomings, we can choose to highlight our strengths and accomplishments. Think about it. You wouldn't let a friend talk to you the way you sometimes talk to yourself, right? So why do we do it to ourselves? We deserve the same kindness, compassion, and encouragement that we readily give to others. So the next time you catch yourself spiraling into a pit of self-doubt, hit the pause button. Challenge those negative thoughts. Replace them with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your accomplishments, your strengths, and the qualities that make you awesome. It might feel a little silly at first, but trust me, positive self-talk can be a game changer. It's like giving your inner cheerleader a megaphone and letting them drown out the negativity. Now, let's be real for a second. We can't always do it alone. Sometimes we need a little help from our friends, and that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay, it's essential. Building a strong support system is crucial for navigating life's ups and downs. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who make you laugh, and who you can be your authentic self around. These are the people you can call when you're feeling down, the ones who will listen without judgment and offer words of encouragement when you need them most. They're your personal cheerleading squad, your ride or die crew, your fellow adventurers on this crazy journey called life. And remember, support is a two-way street. Be there for your friends when they need it too. Offer a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, or just a distraction from whatever's got them down. Because at the end of the day, we're all in this together. Okay, let's talk about gratitude. I know, it sounds a little cheesy, but trust me on this one. Gratitude is like emotional kale. It's good for you. When we focus on the good stuff, it shifts our perspective. It helps us appreciate what we have. And that, my friends, is a recipe for living a much happier life. We can't forget about our physical health. Our minds and bodies are totally connected. Healthy body, healthy mind. Taking care of our physical health boosts our mental and emotional health. It's like giving our brains a big, warm hug. Eat nutritious foods, get enough sleep, and move your body. Exercise releases endorphins, boosting our mood. Find an activity you enjoy and mix it up. Show your body kindness and appreciation. Now, I know we've covered a lot of ground today, and I want to be clear about one thing. It's okay to ask for help. In fact, sometimes it's the bravest and most important thing we can do for ourselves. If you're struggling with negative emotions, if you're feeling overwhelmed, or if you're just not sure where to turn, please reach out to a mental health professional. There's no shame in seeking help, just like there's no shame in seeking help for a physical ailment. Therapists, counselors, and other mental health professionals are trained to help you navigate life's challenges, develop coping mechanisms, and build a toolbox of strategies for managing your emotions. Think of it like this. You wouldn't hesitate to see a doctor if you had a broken leg, right? So why hesitate to seek help for a broken heart, a troubled mind, or a soul in need of a little TLC? Remember, you don't have to go through this alone. There are people who care about you, who want to help, and who are trained to provide the support you need to heal and thrive. Well, folks, we've reached the end of our emotional roller coaster ride. Life is full of ups and downs. It's a wild, unpredictable ride, but we get to choose how we respond. Rise above negativity. It's worth it. So go forth, my friends, and conquer those negative emotions. Thanks for watching today's video on how to deal with negative emotions. Remember, it's okay to feel negative emotions, and learning to manage them is a vital part of personal growth. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. For more tips on emotional well-being and personal development, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update when we upload new videos. Be sure to check the description below for links to more videos on related topics that can help you on your journey. Share this video with anyone who could benefit from these insights. Always stay focused and stay inspired. We'll be back with another video soon.